everyone, my name is Dr. Elmore, creator and narrator of today's event titled The Art of Listening, Practical Strategies to Hear, Be Heard, and Deeply Connect. If this is your first introduction to me, welcome to my energy. I encourage you to listen to this training in its entirety to get the most from this free event. At the end of this free training, you'll also have the opportunity to purchase the Art of Listening book at a discount. Learn a bit more about me and how to contact my office to schedule counseling, therapy, or to become a published author. This free 15-minute training course will provide 2 practical tools you can use to become a better listener, 2 practical tools to strengthen the delivery of your message, and a few practical principles and strategies to assist you with general communication tips that you can use at work, home, or throughout your day. So let's begin. How to hear. The first practical tool to become a better listener is to hear with the intent to absorb information, not to respond, not to interject, not to share something about yourself, not to provide your opinion after examining both perspectives, simply to hear and gather as much information as possible. I remember being in a group business setting and a potential client asked me for the cost of my retainer. I answered, and for the rest of the business meeting, he didn't hear anything else I said. He was closed off from gaining any more information, and so he missed the key benefits of my services, payment options, and mostly what he would be gaining from the partnership. Others in the meeting continued to listen, were able to see the value, and learned about the beneficial collaboration, but not the guy that closed his ears. Listening for information is also like reading a book. Do you trash the entire book if you dislike one sentence? No. You probably move forward with reading the book, realizing that one part does not summarize the whole. So, at this point in the conversation, your role is to gain and absorb as much information as possible. You can dissect, address areas that are important to you later. Do not use this particular time for anything other than gathering information. Part of absorbing information can also include asking a follow-up question about the speaker's main topic, not a similar or related topic, but about their main point. An example of asking a follow-up question would be, if a person says that they're hungry, ask what they want to eat. Do not ask how many times they ate today or if they think that they should start their diet. Even though you're speaking while asking a question, you're still actively displaying the first practical strategy in listening, which is getting and absorbing information. You may also ask an emotionally validating question like, I hear the frustration in your voice. What's making you feel that way? So again, the first practical strategy in becoming a better listener is to hear with the purpose to absorb information. The second practical strategy in becoming a better listener is to accept their perspective. We play devil's advocate anytime we do not accept a person's perspective. Please do not play devil's advocate or try to be optimistically helpful. If someone says, breaking my arm will really hurt, do not try to dismiss their beliefs with statements like, no, it won't hurt that bad, or it could be a lot worse. Another example is if a person says, I don't like mushrooms. Do not go and cook them a mushroom casserole thinking you're being helpful by changing the foods that they like and then become upset when they don't want to eat it. That is an example of playing devil's advocate with your behavior. Just accept the person's perspective. They don't like mushrooms. Now, why is this important? Because playing devil's advocate or not accepting a person's perspective prevents us from creating deep connections. It also removes safety and protection of a person's self-expression. It lacks empathy. It is dismissive. It's judgmental, unsupportive, non-validating. It displays a low emotional intelligence. And it reduces trust. Often when a person shares their experience, the listener assumes that the sharer is looking for advice or help. This is wrong and a common misconception. When people share their experiences with us, they are seeking understanding, not help or advice. In addition, here are a few reasons why people may choose to play devil's advocate or offer their unsolicited judgmental advice. They think that you haven't considered alternative perspectives. They want to appear smarter or more intelligent. They may lack a certain area within themselves. They think you're stupid and need to be improved. They think that the way you think is wrong and that they should change you. Or they're trying to subjugate or manipulate you. In the Art of Listening ebook, I also provide strategies to help create purposeful conversations, minimize environmental distractions, use your body language to obtain communication results, and much more. As an experienced therapist, I've been trained to recognize a person's tone, body language, hand placement, vocabulary, intent, eye contact, and so many other cues within a matter of seconds. These are all listening skills that can be learned. So, again, the first practical strategy is to hear to absorb information. And the second practical strategy is to accept their perspective. So, let's switch and talk about two practical strategies so that you can be heard. The first strategy to being heard is to have a clear, concise thought before you speak. While relaxing with friends, it's common to experience a free-flowing dialogue. However, if you have a specific message that needs to be delivered, review that message in your head before speaking it out of your mouth. The second practical strategy for being heard is that less is more. Limit your message to 20 seconds or less. Why? Because studies have shown that as adults, our attention spans shrink as we get older, and listeners won't be able to receive your message if you give them too much information. So what is your main point? I often tell my clients to limit their message to 3 sentences, then reduce the message by combining or assessing which of the 3 sentences has the most value. If my clients can express their main message in 1 to 2 sentences, then they're ready to deliver the information. In the Art of Listening, Practical Strategies book, you'll also receive strategies for adjusting the tempo of your speech, creating the best tone of voice for your message, and adjusting your body language while speaking to gain more effective communication results. So, again, the 2 practical strategies for becoming a better listener are to hear only with the intent to gain information. And number 2, accept the perspective by not playing devil's advocate or offering advice. 2 practical strategies to be heard are: have a clear thought and message before you speak. And 4th, finally, less is more. Limit your message to 20 seconds or less, or 1 to 2 sentences. If you want to purchase the Art of Listening books for more practical strategies to hear, be heard, and deeply connect, it is available on Amazon at a reduced cost for a limited time. I'm offering this training material for only $5.55 for the ebook and $7.77 for the paperback. In addition, if you're interested in scheduling counseling, therapy, you want to become an author, or you need to contact my office, please text 419-777-5583 and someone will assist you. You may also visit drlmore.com to purchase my other books and learn more information about me. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. Make it a great week. Bye for now.